we now need to take some time to review some of the irregular verbs that we have learned when conjugating in the preterite tense. Now, there are many, many verbs that are irregular in the preterite tense that we have not learned so far. This is going to focus on just 4 of those verbs that we have covered in class. So the first one is the verb poder, which means to be able to. Okay, think of puedo ir al baño as an example. Puedo, can I go to the bathroom? Okay, this is the verb poder being used. However, now we're going to use it in the past tense. In the preterite, poder has a stem change where in all forms, the stem is going to change to P-U-D. Then from there, you are going to have the following endings. For the yo form, pude, tú pudiste, él, ella, and usted pudo, nosotros pudimos, vosotros pudisteis, and ellos, ellas, and ustedes pudieron. Notice that there are no accent marks. Do not include any accent marks in any of these forms. The next verb that we have is the verb almorzar, meaning to eat lunch. The only thing that is irregular about this form is that it has an irregular yo form right here, where the Z changes to a C. Then from there, in the yo form, we are going to have almorcé. The rest of the forms are your regular AR verb endings and your regular AR conjugations for a AR preterite verb. So you end up with almorzaste, almorzó, almorzamos, almorzastes, and almorzaron. The third verb that we have is the verb dar, which means to give. Dar is just plain irregular. Okay, so when you conjugate the verb dar in the preterite, in the yo form you get di, then you have tu diste, then usted, él, and ella dio, nosotros dimos, vosotros disteis, and ustedes, ellos, and ustedes, ellos, and ellos, ellas, and ustedes dieron. Again, no accents. The final verb that we have is the verb buscar. This verb, much like the verb almorzar, only has an irregular yo form, which you can see right here. In the yo form, the C changes to a Q, and then you add on a UE. So you end up with busqué. The rest of the forms are conjugated like a regular AR verb in the preterite. You end up with buscaste, buscó, buscamos, buscastes, and buscaron. These are the 4 irregular verbs that we need to know how to conjugate in the preterite. And so you will be getting some practice with these 4 verbs at the end of, if you're doing this at the end of this week, or earlier, but these are the 4 irregular verbs that we're going to practice during this week of lessons.